Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to be here with you again and to welcome you to the Advancement Center and to the new world of magic and miracles, which is expanding and all embracing with every celebration and every broadcast. David, in his inimitable ease and purity of intention, carried us all into the first day of a new calendar year and a number 22 with the highest meaning in all numerology. That was brilliant, and I'm still at the effect of the joy released within me. Now, on a totally different topic, but not really, because the only thing I could think of to say to David after his broadcast was that you took the great puzzle of being, and I can just see all the puzzle pieces fitting together. Which reminds me that we received a Christmas present from Genya. Guess what? A puzzle. But this puzzle is not to be laughed at. It has no straight sides, no hints, no guidelines. You can't find something that's going to fit there later. You can't do the outline. Or maybe you can, but no, not easily. But isn't that what it's all about? So Genya, I'm appreciating your gift more and more and look forward to enjoying it with you. Yeah. It's interesting, just the idea of a puzzle. It's a puzzle of just being in the world, but not of it. Where do I fit in? Trying on many outfits in the dressing room. Because living in the world, you're judged by your appearance. What are you wearing? And we ask, what are you bearing? What are you bearing in your being? When I was pregnant, I knew what I was bearing, and I was thrilled the whole time. It was exciting. But it wasn't until my third child was born that I determined, not the doctor, I determined to be awake. So when that little one was put on my chest and we were still connected, I knew magic and miracles. Magnificent experience. However, back to living in the world, you had to be fashionable, you had to be up to date, it had to be becoming, and sometimes you wore it like armor. The dressing room. I've worn many costumes on stage, and many directors telling me what to do, how to say it, when to sing, when to sit down, and when to cut out a whole speech. And then I realized, and it wasn't until maybe this morning that I realized the outfit that I've most worn has been resiliency. Whatever you want, however, whatever. And that was kind of hard. You all know the fairy tale story of how I followed my spirit, even though I didn't know I was doing that, and found my way to Australia and found my way to my future just by meeting Robert. It's interesting. It also made me think of our wedding. Our wedding took place in my youngest son's house, and my oldest son, David, officiated. So it was definitely a family affair. And for about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes before the ceremony, David kept saying, "Did you write out your vows?" I said, "No." "You have to write out your vows because you have to remember, because so many people forget." And I said, I won't forget. I know. And as a matter of fact, it's online in our website, I think. And I remember it. I remember saying, for the first time in my life, I know this is the role that's right for me. I've played a lot of roles, but this is more than a role. This is being why I came. And even then, the reason you've always seen me reading wonderful words written by others, by Simeon, is because I believed that I was the archivist, the caretaker of the most precious words ever uttered in this dimension. And I was there to preserve, to repeat, to share, and expand on words that have been written. Then I realized what's written in your heart, Barbara. What do you want? And that was always open for judgment. But remember when I spoke about the dressing room? Well, sometimes we dress up, and sometimes we're dressed down to the basics. And sometimes it can come across as, who the hell do you think you are? And that's scary. But on these broadcasts, it becomes very clear who we are. We are divine beings, having come from our origin for our tour on Earth and to create and live and share the new world of magic and miracles that is within us. And that's why we recognize each other. Because we're just friends from forever, perhaps wearing a different outfit. Simeon recently in my journal told me, I'm a divine being dressed and appearing as Barbara. Well, if that's what it is, I can change my dress. I can put on a more becoming one. And if something is found unbecoming, you take it off. So that's why I see myself as resilient. You cannot cover forever what is true, what is real, and how much I love all of you, and how happy, probably for the first time in my life, up to Australia, there's a stability that I can lean on. Because in the dark history of my own childhood, I didn't have that. But every child deserves to have the home of the new world, filled with love, magic, miracles, and a lot of joy. Not just on your birthday, but the joy of waking up every day. And that, I realize, is why I am so enamored with dawn. We get up early, and the kitchen is apricot color with the new sun. And I run out and take pictures, and I post them, because it's always a new beginning. And yesterday can go back into the history book of your life. But your true life and your true residence is here with us together. So you see, I didn't read from a script today. The words did come, and there are thousands more waiting to tumble out because something was released. And it's almost like a new lease on who I am, and what I can carry forth. And there's certainly a lot of stuff in the world going on right now that we can all not pay attention to, because we have each other, we have the truth, and we bear the light that we can share with others, or that can be a fire in the fireplace or on the screen. But we all love what is so available. I have tons to share with you, but I feel that perhaps I've covered a lot. And my eye just fell on David's words when he said, "But as each person finds the way to live the new world that is within them, they make that world exist. And the puzzle piece, which is each one of us, is placed on the board where it becomes a part of something that has never been seen before. A picture and a feeling that cannot be described with words. There are so many words. It is only when you live the life of the new world that has been within you that your puzzle piece can be added." And you know that joy of accomplishment when you put that last piece in? And some people even affix it to a board so they can hang it on the wall. But we don't have to do that because we're here with and for each other. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing me to enter with a whole brand new feeling. And with that feeling, I wish you a perfect future, a perfect health and being, and an amazingly magical future. Thank you.